time for the next sashimi. The trade happened, didn't it? Let me guess. The trade happened. Oklahoma City has decided to move on from Carmelo Anthony. They are sending him and a 2022 protected first-round pick over to Atlanta for Dennis Schroeder and Mike Muscala. In doing this trade, Oklahoma City moves away from the salary of Carmelo Anthony, as well as the play that didn't really seem to benefit them. It looked like both parties were ready to be done with each other, and as we had heard reported, Melo was just going to get moved. It was a matter of time. We were just waiting, and we finally got it. Atlanta takes this trade and is going to basically take the money off of Oklahoma City's hands in exchange for that first round pick and getting rid of Schroeder, who wasn't starting to work out well in Atlanta. Plus, Atlanta had just drafted Trae Young, so it didn't really look like they were trying to keep Schroeder anyway, which is kind of interesting if you think about how Jeff Teague first got moved for Schroeder, and now Schroeder's getting moved for Trae Young. Hopefully, Trae Young doesn't get moved for another young point guard in the future for Atlanta. They also get rid of Mike Muscala. Looks like Mike Muscala is going to really stay in OKC. Potentially, he's going to move to another team. Atlanta is going to have Mike Muscala go to Philadelphia. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot will be sent to Oklahoma City, and Justin Anderson of the 76ers will be going to Atlanta. Thunder win this trade because they don't have to pay nearly $100 million in luxury tax. They also get rid of the guy who did not want to be a six-man, even though it's clear that his skill set has diminished to the point where being a bench player would be ultimately beneficial for him. And so he'll try to get that starting position with either Houston or the Heat or whatever team is looking to sign him and have him start. The Atlanta Hawks win because they get rid of a bit of a head case with Dennis Schroeder, and they take on a bad contract, but they still get a protected pick that is protected 1 through 14, and I believe it'll just convey into some second-round picks. Not only that, but the Thunder improve incrementally by having a really good backup point guard, probably their best since Reggie Jackson and Dennis Schroeder. Also, I think the Sixers get a little win here because they had a little bit of drama. Nemanja Bjelica was supposed to sign with them, but then said he was going to Europe, but then the Kings were like, hey, come sign with us. And he was like, okay, and now they basically the Ersan Ilyasova replacement was not a replacement and had ditched them. So now with Mike Muscala, you get a bit of that back. This trade basically benefited everybody, and I would be happy if I was an OKC fan. I'd be happy if I was a Hawks fan, and I'd be happy if I was a 76ers fan. If I was a Houston or a Heat fan, please, dear God, don't sign with us. Please, dear God, don't sign with us. Please don't sign with us. I will do anything if you don't sign with us. I don't need all that jab stepping in Houston. We were so close to Western Conference Finals. And for the Heat, I mean, why? But yeah, that's it. Good luck, you two. Good luck. Well, this guy says, you know me, I'm chill. I stay 7-0. It's mellow.